Then we just got Stone Cold on the cover of 2K16, which I was thrilled about this morning.
Well, I knew when
from the trailer.
Yeah, I just looked on YouTube earlier today, and I saw all my subscriptions. I've subscribed to 2K.
Yeah,
and it said like cover Superstar, and I clicked on it and saw Stone Cold.
Yeah, we got somebody. Oh, we got somebody shoveling something. I wonder what it is.
I pretty much knew it was Stone Cold.
There was like, oh wait, that's a Skull title. Oh, that must be Smoking Skull, and then
I knew before the Skull title was there.
Yeah, I kind of saw from the angle. Wait, I think that looks like Stone Cold.
I just saw a bald head, and I was like, Stone Cold.
And it could have been a number of people, Mike. It could have been a number.
Who else? What other bald superstar could it be in WWE?
Goldberg.
No, they've done that for 2K14, and he never came back.
No, I mean, like he was never the cover star, but if he came back, for surprise.
Come on, I already heard about Stone Cold being in the story mode, so I figured bald head. It's Stone Cold. If it was Goldberg, on the internet would have exploded, and I would have been spoiled already, saying that Goldberg was already gonna be in that.
Oh wait, you mean you saw the trailer and it was actually Goldberg?
Yeah, I would have already known.
What do you mean you've already known?
I would have already known that it was Goldberg.
Because Goldberg's on the cover.
Yeah. Because I would have already been spoiled by it. Because apparently nothing's a secret in this world.
You can't trust social media and stuff like this. So you might as well shut down and go straight to YouTube.
But I knew it was Stone Cold. I figured it couldn't be anybody else.
Imagine if it was actually black.
What if it was Goldberg? What on earth could he have been digging up?
Maybe the WCW US Championship?
No.
Or even
that's not too credited.
Or even the World Heavyweight Championship.
No.
Okay, maybe something that Brock Lesnar probably a time machine that takes him back to WrestleMania 20, so we can do that match.
Did he dig up the WrestleMania 20 DVD?
Be like, this could have been a great match. That was a period, and that was Goldberg could actually laugh.
But yeah, but it was definitely great to see Stone Cold. I mean, and him holding the Smoking Skull title.
We're probably gonna get him as the ringmaster in the beginning if UK actually goes in that direction.
I think it's gonna be like 2K Showcase is just gonna highlight Stone Cold's whole career.
Okay, then ringmaster it is.
Then I guess it would be ringmaster, yeah.
Well, I wouldn't really be too excited to play as the ringmaster, even though how long was he the ringmaster for?
Well, I know that he debuted in
1995.
And then I think he had that. Well, he had that ringmaster from his time in '95, his
with
debut
Ted
in '95.
DiBiase.
Yeah. To when he won the King of the Ring
in 1996.
Yeah.
Then from there he became Stunning Steve Austin.
Yeah, then it was Stunning Steve Austin, and then
then it wasn't until WrestleMania 13 that became Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Or no, I think he was Stone Cold even before WrestleMania 13.
I wonder what time was it? I was gonna say maybe Survivor Series of '96. I don't know.
I guess it may have been.
But yes, 2K Showcase, or even on the W Network, we can figure that one out. But well, if we have to do matches to see Scott Hall versus Stone Cold, yeah, I really would be excited to see that match.
Yeah, me neither.
That's just a constant reminder of like, oh, Stone Cold should have been in the main event. No, should have wrestled Hogan instead of Rock, but either guy would have made the match look great for Hogan.
Yeah, but not to say Rock and Hogan, sucked. It delivered.
But see, Stone Cold would be different. And Stone Cold having the same run as Hulk Hogan definitely would have made him the greatest WWE superstar of all time.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I guess they'll start out with Bret Hart, since that was his first major rivalry.
Well, still being the ringmaster or stunning Steve Austin.
Well, I guess he didn't have any major rivalries as the ringmaster.
Okay, but if they start off with the ringmaster, they have to start off somewhere. But unless they start off with Bret Hart, then fine.
Yeah. Or maybe I don't know. It's kind of hard where they're gonna go with this.
They're gonna. I'll at least say somewhere in '96 they'll start. That's where they'll start off the showcase.
They may start off like at King of the Ring '96.
No, let's start before then, leading up to King of the Ring. Then that's where we start. Then everything else follows through.
I mean, he didn't have any major rivalry until Bret Hart. That was like his first one.
Well, it kind of sucked though to start off the game where the first match is the finals of the King of the Ring, and then you officially become Stone Cold Steve Austin. It just wouldn't seem right.
No, I think the first match should be like him and Bret Hart from Survivor Series.
Unless that was their first confrontation at a pay-per-view, then I guess so.
That was their first, that was their first match in their rivalry.
Okay, then sure we can.
Because unless they get Jake the Snake Roberts in the game too, because he did beat Jake the Snake in the finals.
Well, they did say that there was going to be this roster is going to be mainly based off of the main roster, NXT, some WWE legends, and possibly ECW legends.
So it may be him starting off in ECW.
We don't know for sure. Well,
if it's ECW legends, then
it's only a rumor. But we're going to see him face the Sandman.
I think he only had one match in WWE. I mean, not WWE, ECW. Because he barely wrestled that much because he was hurt.
I wonder what type of injury he had. Probably knee.
I think it was. He said it before. I think it was an elbow surgery. So Heyman was like, "That's all right. You don't need to wrestle. You're just going to be cutting promos because that's what mostly he needed to work on as a competitor in the beginning of his career."
Yeah.
And he got and that whole edgy type of character from Stone Cold that he played was from ECW.
Oh wait, wasn't that where he was cutting wasn't that when Stone Cold, or even before then when Stone Cold was cutting those promos? Even at one point they had a parody of Hulk Hogan went backstage somewhere.
Yeah, he was parodying Eric Bischoff. He was like he was pretty much venting his frustration out
because
of how he was treated in WCW. He was pretty much making fun of, Hulk Hogan politicking backstage and how Bischoff is politicking. And
when we talk about politics there, because I know I keep hearing it every now and then that Hulk Hogan is
he's not ready. He's not ready, brother.
Is the best politic.
Yeah, all he has to say is he's not ready, brother.
At least it ain't. Oh, you're ready when Hogan or Vince says you're ready. Well, I'm sure you're ready when Vince says you're ready, but that kind of sucks.
Mm.
Wow, I was going to include something else earlier, but alright. Can't wait for 2k16, and we got 2 more weeks to Battleground.
I guess it's 2 weeks, yeah.
Well, this week it's going to be, at the end of this week it's going to be the 10th. Or the 11th. So it means it's actually going to be next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
The following
Sunday.
Next
Sunday from like this.
You mean the following Sunday?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And that pretty much ends it off right here. And wait. Yeah, I'll check back on that later. See if anything new from Film Theory came. But alright. That's the end of it. So I'll catch you this Saturday.
Hope you all had a great Independence Day and have a good rest of the week.
Oh wait, shouldn't we talk about Independence Day 2? Unless we already discussed it. Oh yes,
we kind of did. Yeah. But
it's gonna be a great film.
We'll see ya.